So how's this?
Oh, I love that radio voice, I must tell you. Thank you, Carl. Broadcasting live from the Samsung showroom at Daneford, or rather, forgive me, at Design Quarter. Carl, you got me, okay? It is World Radio Day, but we are still celebrating all the things we love to celebrate right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show, which is why we've got our Absa family in the building. Yes, the ones who are always reminding us that your story matters. It is the Absa Cape Epic that is coming up, my friends. The cycle tour that is absolutely one of a lifetime. And I cannot wait for us to tell you exactly what is going down, because mountain biking is not easy. Listen to this, my friends. With 613 kilometers of challenging terrain, over 16,000 meters of climbing, I don't think I could ever do that, right? But this is why we trust the people who can to do it for us, and we support them. And more than anything else, just absolutely able to just celebrate what it is that they can do with their bodies and pushing themselves to the limit. And Absa always comes through and says, hey, let's do this. And in 2025, it's happening in March, and I can't wait for us to do it. But today, we're hearing all about what you need to know in order to be a part of it as a whole. Today, we're joined by the Executive of Marketing Operations at Absa. It is Tina Fenter, and I cannot wait for her to tell us all the details. Everyone, let's give her a feel-good welcome, please. How are you, my Tina?
I'm very good, thank you.
Listen, I know something about you.
Yes.
That you are someone who likes wild things. Your hair is telling me this.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
This is why you are the lady
I'm a
for the
mighty
job.
Leo.
That's it.
Yes.
You see, I get those vibes. This is why I know that.
And that's why I love your shirt.
Oh, thank you so much.
See.
Tina, talk to me. I feel like the Absa Cape Epic is something that has just been going great. And more than anything else, so many people are just jumping in more and more each and every year. Let's talk about it. How do you think, first and foremost, it ties in with the ethos that you guys have of Your Story Matters?
So Absa has been a proud partner or title sponsor to the Absa Cape Epic since 2006.
Sure.
So we go back a long time.
Yes.
And the Absa Cape Epic, even though it is the pinnacle of the Epic series, it doesn't just mean that there's one event.
Yeah.
So this main event taking place in Cape Town, in the Western Cape, like you pointed out,
Yeah.
which is a grueling one. It is the race that sometimes measures and conquers all. But Absa has been a proud partner, and with our 3-year commitment now to the Ironman Group, which is the oxygen, partnerships are the oxygen that keeps these things alive.
True.
You know, we've renewed our partnership, and when we had the recent Team Absa training camp in the majestic KwaZulu-Natal Midlands at the end of January, what we actually did is we used it as a launch pad to launch not only that final check and balance, are you ready for what lies ahead?
Yes.
And if you are not, then you have to start gearing up. But at the same time, it also enabled us to just launch that partnership with the Ironman Group and say, we've now got access to the Epic Global Mountain Series, which means it's not just about beautiful South Africa, which we call home. It's also about the 4 islands. It's also about Croatia. It's also about, you know, the Pyrenees.
Sure.
You know, it's all of those things. So it's just great to be a partner to the Ironman Group.
I love that. And also, I mean, I think that you guys have just been a part of this beautiful journey, adding in your own ways as well and bringing that ethos, Your Story Matters, which I think ties into #SheUntamed, the initiative that you guys are part of. Talk to us a little bit about it, because, you know, it has been reshaping women's cycling and just allowing it to grow in such a great way. Could you tell us a bit about this more in terms of what exactly it is that Absa still hopes to achieve with it?
So launched in 2019 with a very small group of very powerful women.
Yes.
Absa regards the Absa She Untamed as a movement, which is the cornerstone of our commitment to empowering women and young girls, not just in sport, but beyond, in boardrooms, in thought leadership, and everywhere beyond.
Come on.
So we launched this in 2019, and the stats has just been phenomenal, and we are very stoked.
Yes.
Because we had 37 riders in 2019 when we started out. How hard can this be? And in 2024, we had 176.
Wow.
And it's just growing and growing, and the support has been fundamentally important to us.
Yes.
So it's also about looking at Absa's transformative journey and just being an active force for good in everything that we do.
Come on.
And women is a high on the agenda.
Yeah.
And even if you look at our other partnerships, whether sport, arts and culture, leadership, everything that we do from a lifestyle perspective, at its core is the foundation of women and what they stand
Yes,
for.
100%.
And the Absa Cape Epic and this partnership with the Ironman Group just afforded us that opportunity to just use it as a launch pad and trailblaze what we're doing with Absa Untamed.
And trailblazing is exactly what you guys are doing. I mean, every time I sit down with any of the Absa family, there's always women at the forefront, which I love. So I love that you guys don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk, you cycle the cycle, and you do it. Yes. And this, for me, is why I now need to ask you what is going to be happening exactly in the 2025 race. What can we look forward to?
So I'm going to sound like a bit like a very dramatic.
Okay, I like drama. Bring it. Yes.
This is the Absa Cape Epic. This is Africa.
Yes.
This is where you can expect moments that's going to absolutely take your breath away.
Sure.
You can expect stories to be written and crafted in the book of legends.
Yes.
You can expect nothing like you've ever seen before.
Yeah.
It's raw emotion. It's actually, if you want a moment where every single sense that you are aware of as a human is being triggered, that's what it's all about.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, as Absa, there's no better platform for your story to matter and to be told, you know, whether through cycling or whether through any kind of Force for Good initiative that we actually do.
And speaking of Force for Good, let's talk a little bit about that collaboration with I Love Boobies. Could you please just tell us a bit about that in the partnership?
We are so proud to partner. You know, we are so incredibly blessed to have partnerships that extend to not only I Love Boobies or the Ironman Group, but through our partnership, when we launched the partnership with the Absa Cliff Country Club, you know, and where the beautiful trails and stuff are where we do our training camp.
Yeah.
That is like the center or the hub of the community.
Yeah.
And what we realized is that in the mighty and majestic KwaZulu-Natal Midlands, there's no support when it comes to women in terms of screening and stuff like that. We partnered with I Love Boobies, and I'm so proud to announce that we've done 1,000 screenings to date.
Wow.
And since its launch in 2017 with I Love Boobies, they've screened more than 10,000 women.
Ah, guys,
and they now have a footprint in both Western Cape and Gauteng, and it's just going from strength to strength.
Beautiful.
And my absolute plea to everybody out there, given that it is the month of love.
Yes.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Look at your mom. Look at your sister,
yes.
Look at your community and get them tested.
Beautiful. Tina, thank you so much. Well done to you and the team. Congratulations in advance for a huge successful Absa Cape Epic 2025, and we cannot wait for it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Zanti, this is where you come in because your opportunity to be part of all of this magic, it's here. And this is why I got to tell you that if you are ready to take on this challenge, mark your calendar, or rather calendar, forgive me, from the 16th to the 23rd of March 2025 in the Western Cape. For entry details, visit epic-series.com. And just like that, you got all the information at your fingertips, and you can hopefully be part of all of that beauty that is going to be happening during that time. And more than anything else, remember, if you're like me and you can't do it, we're going to be there supporting, and we're going to be there just making sure that everyone knows we're 100% behind them. And don't forget, you always know that with Absa, your story matters.